What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Y'all already know, man. Voice of the North, man. Live this morning, man. How everybody doing, man? So can we get somebody up in here before I go ahead with the update? But nevertheless, man, it really don't stop no show, man. So with or without the update, with or without, people joining the live, I'm still gonna do what I sought out to do. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. So that's where we at, man. Let me fix this damn light how I want it. Yeah, that's good enough right there, right there. So peace and blessings to all, man. Yeah, man. Peace and blessings to all, man. See, can we get somebody up in here, man, before I go ahead with this update? But shit, it don't matter to me. If somebody watch it live or they watch it on the replay, it don't matter to me. Game is game. So it is what it is, man. Definitely is what it is. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my new subscribers joining the channel, man. Yeah, definitely appreciate the support. Definitely appreciate the support, coast to coast, man. Before we get started, man, shout out, shout out to them LA dudes, man. Shout out to ODM Slim, out the Mud Entertainment, man. Good dude, good dude. Shout out to Nina Boy. Shout out to Spider Loke. Any other LA guests that I had. Definitely shout out to Sacramento. Them good dudes are that, man. Shout out to Nate Dog 916. Shout out to Dirty Weather 916, man. The homie Dirty Weather, man, he been going strong on his health lately. So I like that. I wonder where he at, but he been on a health mission. So gotta respect that. You gotta love that, man. For real, for real. So I ain't got no problem talking to myself. Somebody will watch it on the back end when it spin back around, but until then, it is what it is. Definitely shout out to the new subscribers, man. The wave is real, man. The wave is real, man. Look like hopefully trying to have 1,000 subscribers before the summertime, man. So I'm gonna keep putting in my work, keep doing my part, and everything will be everything as far as that go. But definitely shout out to the new subscribers, man. Shout out to shoot, man. Shout out to all them young boys, man, that's been on the channel lately, man. Shoot. I like giving back to the community, you know what I mean? And that's how I feel when I'm working with them young boys, man. Like they be telling me, thanks, man, for doing the interview, but you know what I mean? It's a 50-50 thing, man. I'm helping y'all helping me. So hey, I'm always gonna be here to support you, man, for real. And you know what I mean? Them dudes got some good music too, man. Like, so shout out to all them young boys, man, that's been on the channel lately, man. Shout out to the homie HOH Leak, man, for real. Shout out to G Pop Out. Shout out to DJ B. Shout out to LOE Vizio, man, for real, man. Shout out to Gang, man, for real. Shout out to Lil T, the GOAT, man, for real, man. Definitely shout out Big South, man. South Green. Um, Definitely shout out to him. Been rocking with me since day one. And I'm gonna let my viewers in on a little secret, man, that you might not know. That you might not know. But if you know me, it shouldn't come to a surprise because you know my grind, you know my work ethic, man, when it comes to this. So, but the only rapper on my channel that I already knew is Big South. Big South, the only rapper that I knew before doing the interviews or whatever. All the young dudes that you seen lately, now I don't know. I know them now, but that just goes into to show how powerful the art of networking is. You know what I mean? I don't know them dudes. I know Big South. You feel me? And I know a lot of other rappers that I went to school with, grew up with, worked with, or whatever. But apparently, my channel ain't big enough for to get them on because all I get is excuses. But the ones that rock with me like that, man, yo, that shit mean the world, man. I'm gonna keep supporting those who support me, man, for real, for real. So the young dudes, man, shoot. They asked me, a few of them I asked, and a few of them asked me too. And that was like, you know what I mean? That just showed me, you know what I mean, everybody on the same page or whatever. Because shit, they don't know me and I don't know them, but we trying to get something done versus, you know what I mean, the people that I already knew that ain't got time for me. So it is what it is, man. Yo, in 23, I ain't begging another nigga for a damn interview. You feel me? Like you rock with me or you rock with me, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to, you know what I mean, give you a platform to tell your story or whatever. But truth be told, a lot of niggas I went to high school with bombs now too. So I mean, we gonna keep that. I mean, we just gonna keep that all the way 100. You know what I mean? Like the homie told me, man, one dude I interviewed, man, shout out to my homie Antoine, man. They got a food truck or whatever. Definitely shout out to him. But he told me, he was like, yo, some people, a lot of people need to just stay where they at. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just need to stay where they at, man. Like the ones that you trying to get up with that you can't reach. You know what I mean? Leave them where they at. Everybody we don't need to see how everybody doing now. Cause like I said, a lot of niggas I went to school with bums. So it is what it is. I'm still gonna, you know what I mean, rock with the ones that rock with me. So it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping at all. Not even a little bit. For real, for real. Who we got? Leave your name. Hey, leave a comment. Let me know who we got tapping in with this live. I mean, I'm gonna keep rocking like it's 10 million people out here watching though, you feel me? So I mean, I just want to know who we got, who we got tapping in with me this morning, you know what I mean? A lot of new to not to know who everybody is. That's a good thing because there's been plenty of times that should I do it live, I know exactly who watching. I put a video out, I know exactly who watching. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what that is. So trying to wait for a few more people to get in here, man, before I get on with the update. But the few people might have to watch it on the spin back. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping at all. So as I prepare this Carolina CBD, yeah, as I twist this Carolina CBD, man, get my mind right this morning, man. First of all, man, like that update is coming. It's coming. I'm about to talk about that in a few seconds. A few more things I want to touch on this morning too, man, as well, man. The day February 1st, Black History Month. Shout out to everybody that helped pave the way for where we at now. Not only all the civil rights leaders, definitely shout out all of them, but all the ones who didn't get that recognition but played a major part. There's a lot of those too, but you know, it was designed for us not to learn about this shit until we damn near 40. So shout them guys out that made that happen way back when. You know what I mean? For us to be where we at now. Still got a long way to go, but we're getting closer and closer every day. So I definitely want to take time to tap in on a little Black history. But yeah, man, today, February, man, last year this time is when that damn anxiety and depression jumped on my ass. You know what I mean? Like I made a video about it before, but you know what I mean? When you living wrong and you think the shit right, it got a way of catching up with you. You know what I mean? It got a way of catching up with you. That's the simplest way I can explain it. Simplest way I can explain it. And for anybody out there watching, wondering why I didn't do a reaction to the Tyree Nichols killing. To be totally honest, I ain't watched the video. I don't want to watch the video because shit, I can guess what's on the video. I've been around almost 38 years. I can guess what's on that damn video without having to watch it, man. And I ain't trying to see that shit. I done seen cops beat the shit out of nigga too many times, man. And knowing they black shit, that shit don't make it easier, man. Cause that shit ain't new to me. And everybody that's, you know what I mean, if you from these southern states, man, and you ever lived in these southern states, man, that shit ain't nothing new. Seeing a black cop show out for the white cop. That shit ain't nothing new, because deep down, that's all it is when the cops act like that. You know what I mean? And to keep it real, man, some of these damn cops, man, like, shit. Some of these damn cops, black cops, shit, they don't think they black. So, because the worst thing in the world for them is for one of their superiors to look at them under the same, with the same eye, under the same light as they look at, you know what I mean, some of the criminals that they apprehended and shit. So that's kind of why they act like that. And then, you know what I mean, some of them motherfuckers, man, like, keep it real, man. Like, it's true for the non-black ones, and it's definitely true for the black ones. A lot of these niggas were punks in high school, man, and want to get a badge, man, to go back and harass people. You know what I mean? Like, them 5 black cops, man. Man, listen, man. Listen to how they talk and shit. You know what I mean? They got all the heavy slang and shit. Like, damn, fuck nigga, man. This all that shit like that. They just go to show you, man, that they grew up similar to the, you know what I mean? They grew up somewhere near the hood, but they might got ran out of their own hood while they chose to be a cop. You never know. You never know, because they damn sure talk that shit, but you still didn't have to do what they did. So, but you know, I'm pretty sure they ain't hit population, whatever jail they at. So, what up, Michael Gonzalez? NH, is that neighborhood, homie? I don't gangbang. I'm cool with some neighborhood dudes. Or is that New Hampshire? It's all love, regardless. Shout you out for tapping in with us live this morning. And I think you're somebody new to the channel too as well. So hey, say listen to me preach. Nah, man, I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real, man. I've been in the South, for a long time, man. Just my perspective on how things go. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he neighborhood. Oh, okay. Hey, well, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to your whole team, man. Callie in the house. Callie definitely in the house. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man. Like, and like, it's fucked up when it's like, all right, so okay, so this is really how I feel. I'm glad I got somebody to talk to, man. So I ain't talking to myself, even though I was still gonna stick with my script. I still was gonna stick with my script, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this happens in every race. But like dudes, man, like I'm pretty sure, in other races, really don't. Well, I'm pretty sure, I got some Spanish friends across the world, man, that can say the same thing about Hispanic cops. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like the shit hit deeper. You know what I mean, when it's your own race, of course. Of course it hit deeper when it's your own race, but that's how we've been conditioned to be for 400 years. Really, I'm not trying to get too deep on y'all, but that's just kind of how we conditioned, man. You know what I mean? Like it's that mentality, man, that crab in the barrel mentality, man. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of us, stuck with that. You know what I mean? But that's just, like I said, man, that's how we conditioned, man. It's a whole Willie Lynch letter. You know what I mean? Basically, him teaching different people on how to treat a slave, and that shit still exists 400 years later and shit. And that's kind of why, we treat people the way we treat people, even though we look the same, if that makes sense. When like cops like that, man, like you really can tell, man, that they ain't never you know, they been around the hood, but man, I just got a feeling they got ran out their hood just by the way they act, man. Like to beat the shit out of somebody for nothing, man. Like damn. And then they trying to cover the shit, you know what I mean? Talking in codes and all that shit. So they already know, man. But yeah, but nobody didn't like everybody thought, even after George Floyd, people still were thinking that damn, we just, you know, crying. Comply, comply. If you just comply, none of that will happen. Everybody still thinking that. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, it's deeper than rap. Hell yeah, it's deeper than rap. You know what I mean? People still thinking that, you know what I mean? Like, damn, just comply, man. But I want to know, and like I said, bro, I'm in North Carolina, man. So I see, you know what I mean? I know all about racism and favoritism and shit like that. It ain't everywhere. I'm fortunate to know people that don't look like me, that don't feel like that. But shit, it's still a lot of people that feel like that don't look like me, and some look like me too. So I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit at all. But you know what I mean? This the South, man. So like none of this shit, you know what I mean? Just keeping it real, man. None of this shit don't surprise me, man. Like at all, you know. But people can't say that we still, you know, beating on a dead horse, complaining about police brutality. You know what I mean? That shit been happening for years, and now, and to keep it real, man, that shit been happening. With black cops beating the shit out of our ass too. That shit been happening with that too, because you know, a real like a real good example, man, of what I'm trying to say. Facts. Yeah, man. This is the South. This is the South. Yeah, this is the South, man. And like, it's just fucked up, man, for somebody to hate somebody that look just like them, just over a class, just over, you know, the class. You know what I mean? Like the class that they living in. You know what I mean? Like you a cop, you think you better than me, or yeah, I'm from the hood, or you not from the hood. Like that's all bullshit, man. That people, um, you know what I mean, can think like that. But I'm real interested in what the pro Trump pro blue supporters got to say about that. I'm really interested in what they got to say, because like, you know what they gonna do, man. Like they gonna, it's black either way around, man. So what they gonna be, siding with the black cops or siding with the black victim? You know what I mean? But you know, they probably side with the cops still. You know what I mean? But they going down, man. They going down for that shit. They already locked up. I was surprised about that. I don't know if it's the fact that they all black that they got locked up that fast, or the fact that they claim that, you know, they damn locked them up so fast because the video was so bad, and they knew, you know, the potential outrage that it could bring. I can understand that. I think it's all cap. I think it's we got your black ass now. I think it was some more shit like that, man. I'm gonna just keep it all the way real, man, because I ain't never seen a cop get arrested that fast. Even when the feds pick them niggas up, I ain't never seen them get arrested that fast. So, but at the same time, you know, in the future, because hey, shit, this America. In the future, when this shit happen again, they can't say it take. We gotta wait. It's gonna take a year for to get for to get all the proper body cams, and you know, for the filed motion to see if we can charge these officers. That's bullshit from here on out. They can't say that shit no more, because that's cap. Them 5 cops were fired before the news broke. Hell yeah, someone teaching them this. Someone teaching them that, bro. For real, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. But like, race plays a part of it too. But you know what I mean? Some cops, man, just think they better than some people just by how they grew up. Like, they see somebody from this area, shit, I'm better than them. You know what I mean? Just off the rip, man. And like, when it comes to black cops, man, like the worst damn thing, man, for them is for they white superiors to look at they black ass the same way they look at the black criminals they trying to apprehend. Well, that's a black cop's worst fear, and that's for real. But I ain't trying to, you know, spend too much time on this topic. It was something that I meant to speak on, but you know what I mean? Like I can't I can't give a real good reaction to it. I was asked to do so. Matter of fact, shout out to homie ODM Slim. Shout out to Keep It G blogger. You know what I mean? Like I rock with them heavy, you know what I mean? But ODM Slim wanted me to make one. I'm thinking just you know what I mean, the fact that I'm in the South, my perspective and shit is you know what I mean, really be good for people that ain't from the South. But like to keep it real, man, like this is the best I can do because I'm not watching that video. I'm not watching that video. I can guess what's on that video without watching. I'm not gonna do that shit to myself, man. Like I'm not gonna do that shit. Like I started off this live by saying, you know, it's February 1st, Black History Month. Last year this time I was going through anxiety and depression, and that shit was like 1,000,000 pounds on me. So, and you know, been learning how that shit happened and how to prevent it, and that kind of got me where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Because that anxiety and depression is real. Mental health is real. You know what I mean? So, images like that, a cop's beating up a nigga and shit, that shit ain't good for your mental health, bro. And especially, you know what I mean? Like, either way, it's fucked up, but when they look just like you, it'll really fuck with you. The 2020, man, everything that was going on in 2020, you know what I mean? I'm in North Carolina and shit, about to be 38, so I done seen some shit. Happy Black History Month to you too. I done, you know what I mean? I done seen some shit. So, you know, during 2020, man, I found myself, you know, relearning history and shit, relearning about certain things that happened way back then and, you know, in Juneteenth. And, you know, I was just relearning a lot of history. But doing that relearning process, I'm coming across shit that been swept under the rug. I'm coming across shit I done seen as a kid that I forgot about. So seeing all them images kind of, you know what I mean, like kind of did something to my mental or whatever. And I know that, you know, that comes from, you know, like years and years of thinking that shit normal to see them images. And, you know, and I'm guessing that when I'm going back trying to relearn something, I'm seeing these images again that they hitting me deeper. So that kind of led to, you know, kind of my demise a little bit, you know what I mean? So that kind of led to my demise, man. So like when it comes to damn shit like that, man, I try to, you know what I mean? I try to stay away from that shit. So that's why I haven't seen the video and that's why I won't watch it. Because I can guess what's up there, man. I done seen too many like that for the not know what's up there. So I know exactly what's up there without even damn watching it. So I can't watch that shit, man. And anybody else out there, man, that went through some mental health shit or know somebody that's going with it, shit, don't watch that shit either, man. Protect your mental health, man. Protect it. Facts, man. Every struggle gets a reward, man. That's deep, man. That's deep. That's real deep, man. Yo, I'm gonna tie it in. I'm gonna tie it together what you said, bro. Cause going through this, man, like not only did I, you know, get the courage that I needed, you know, to start this channel, whatever, and you know, to try my best to keep it positive, but to keep it authentic at the same time. But I'm in a position now, bro, that I see it in other people. You know what I mean? I see it in other people, like without them even saying that. I can say, oh man, you all right? You sure? All right, you say you ever all right? I check on you, and then boom, 2 days later, I'm calling them in the middle of the night. Yeah, man, I know what you said. I know you said you all right, but I also knew you'd be up right now too when I call you. So I've been able to help people. You know what I mean? Because like mental health ain't popular. It ain't a popular talk with men, and definitely ain't popular talk with Black men. But we gotta do better than that because we trying to live out here. We trying to live out here. But yo, I'm gonna get on with this Rashad White update because I got some good news about him. But before I do that, man, I want to share a quick story with my viewers. A quick story with my viewers. As you know, man, I'm from Bethel. You know what I mean? That's northern Pitt County. You know what I mean? I'm the voice of the North. I represent Greenville, the northern part of it, but all the northern Pitt County, especially Bethel, especially Old Bachelor's Road. That's home. That's my heart. That's what I do it for. I am the voice of the North. You know what I mean? 2000, I think 2004. Damn, it don't seem like that shit been almost 20 years ago. I was damn 19. I won't. Yeah, I was still out there. Yeah, there ain't no other way to look at it. Yeah, I was still out there, but I won't. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all or my viewers. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to y'all or myself. So yeah, I was out there. And it was, I mean, like I was going back and forth to my hometown and shit, like just chilling with my friends, man. Like I wasn't on no gang banging shit. I definitely wasn't on no deep boy shit. I was on some damn young fly nigga, I'm a stoner type shit in them days and shit. So I'm going back and forth, like, you know what I mean? Every time I get a little time off and shit, I'm going down there kicking with my day ones. I'm kicking it with people I've been knowing since 89. You know what I mean? So who don't want to do that? Especially, you know what I mean, you done got grown. So anyway, I'm going back and forth. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. I'm from there. I just wasn't living there at the time. I'm from there, so I can go back home anytime I want to, man. Ain't some people can't. I can't. Um, so in the midst of that, man, like I'm going back and forth. I ain't looking unusual. But on one particular day, man, I run across some good damn smoke and shit. And I was like, yo, what y'all doing, man? I'm about to come down there, man. You gotta try this, man. This shit's some gas. Is it some Cali? No, it's close enough, damn it. It's close enough. This 2004. What you even mentioning stuff like that for? But but you know what I mean? Like on my way back home and shit on the highway, I get damn pulled over and shit. And I get pulled over by town cops. Like anybody ain't familiar with the area. Like I don't know how this shit go in other places, but the way this shit set up, and I'm pretty sure other country towns like this, but like, you know what I mean? Some places got cops, and then some places like the whole county sheriff basically reside over there. You know what I mean? Basically got like a green light to that. Like, you know what I mean? A sheriff can be in any town you know what I mean, in any small town that's in that county, and he still got a green light to do police work, you know, whether it's pulling people over, shit like that. So where I was at in between towns, you know what I mean? I was damn basically a damn sheriff or a state trooper supposed to pull me over if I'm doing anything wrong, where I was at on that particular stretch of highway. And I look in the rearview mirror, I'm getting pulled over by damn the town cops, by the cops that I just, you know what I mean, what the place I'm from and shit. And yeah, facts. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, man, like it's 2004. I'm all the way wrong, cause shit, weed ain't legal. This some good Carolina CBD, by the way. But yeah, so weed ain't legal. And I got a little bit on me, not much. Like this 04, man. So motherfuckers still were doing damn 5 nicks for 20. Facts. So, you know what I mean? So like it ain't bad. I got all that together and shit though. So it's really like no exaggeration, like 2 grams. They pulled me over. They claim they smell it. I'm like, man, you don't smell shit. This damn black cop, big cock diesel motherfucker, like 6'4", 250. Definitely a motherfucker that got built after he got his ass whooped. That's my perspective. I don't know the nigga. You know what I mean? I don't want to know him. I know he got family out here or whatever. So I ain't gonna be too disrespectful, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it all the way hot. You know what I mean? So like he tell me get out of the car and shit. And soon I get out, he basically like sizing me up, and I'm like, man, what the fuck I done got into? You know what I mean? Him and white dude. And what's crazy and shit, what's crazy is that was a fucking lieutenant and a chief of police. Anyway, continue with the story. I get out, this nigga like, damn dog, you kind of tall and shit. He almost squaring me up and shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm tall, nigga. I'm 5'11", 160 right now. Shit, you feel me? You damn 6'4", 2 and some change. What you mean? So, you know what I mean? They put me up against the car and shit, searched me and shit. Once they found the weed and shit in my pocket and shit, they holding me real tight and shit, like I'm about to run. I'm like, dog, what the fuck I'm going right in front of the damn country mart? Y'all ain't supposed to be pulling me over and shit. But fast forward with the story, yeah, they caught the weed. I mean, they found the weed, but you know, I was in a position that, you know, in North Carolina, man, like simple possession, you really at the discretion of the officer on whether you going to jail or not. Cause that could be a citation. You know what I mean? Especially if you ain't got no priors and like you really ain't doing nothing else. In like this whole confrontation, the only thing wrong is the weed. You put me over for some bullshit. My license good, so that's really the only thing you got, and it ain't, you know, amount. It ain't a felony amount. So I get the ticket and shit. They let me go and shit. Took my damn $48 that I had in my pocket. Why, I don't know. And my weed, but I got my black ass home. So I'm trying my best to damn keep this shit under wrap. Like I said, I'm 19 and I'm still trying to get shit together and shit. But one thing about the damn law, man, and I'm pretty sure this like this everywhere, man. The real can relate, man. One thing about the damn law, bro. Once you damn catch a charge, man, if it's anything over a speeding ticket, and that goes from like driving my license suspended and up, if it's anything above that, soon you catch that shit and your name in the system like that, oh man, the lawyers, they tear your damn mailbox all to pieces. Every damn day you can see a damn letter from a lawyer and shit. You know what I mean? So like I'm damn trying to keep the shit low and shit. And then here come my mama pulling up with this damn letter. I'm like, shit, I don't know. But fast forward. That was just simple possession of marijuana and shit. But what was so crazy is, you know what I mean, these black cops, like I said, well, one was black and he a lieutenant and shit. And he almost kind of trying to size me up and shit. And the nigga had damn pulled me over like 3 times already, and I was just coming in Bethel and shit. And luckily, man, like it was 2 of them times that I had some damn weed on me and shit. And the motherfucker, then he searched me, talking about, I guess he was setting me up. He thought I was somebody else. He kept saying that and shit. And I was driving my granddaddy car and shit. I'm like, no, my granddad ain't did shit. What you mean you thought I was somebody else? So, but I guess he would just, you know, set me up for that and shit. So they finally, you know what I mean? Like I said, I got caught with a little weed and shit. Won't shit, but fast forward, what made the shit so crazy, I'm going through the court shit about the damn go to a little bullshit detox class just to damn say that I'm trying to stop smoking weed. At the end of the day, it's just fucking weed. The shit legal, almost legal in every state now. Doctors prescribing it. So all that, look, disclaimer, all that bullshit, any 80s baby like I am and shit, all that bullshit we learned in the early 90s about weed and shit, calling the shit dope, all that shit is the biggest cap ever. Because motherfuckers is prescribing it now. It's a fucking $1 billion industry in this country. The same country that said it was a drug. So yeah, you feel me? So yeah, but I was getting ready to do that and shit, getting ready to set myself up for go to a detox class and shit. And I'm getting ready to damn, like I got a crazy lawyer and shit that was killing the shit. I'm getting ready to damn go meet with his ass and you know what I mean? Like I'm going through the motion and shit, going to court and shit. I'm setting myself up for my next lawyer meeting and shit. And he called me out the blue and shit. And like old heads already put me up on game, man. Like when it comes to when you got paid lawyer and shit, old heads already put me up on game. No news is good news when it comes to your lawyer and shit. So the fact that he called me and wanted to meet and shit, I'm like, man, the damn court, hey, you said continue until damn November. Shit, it's June. Uh-oh. I hate to interrupt.